Morning guys, it is Monday the 2nd of September and it's nearly 9 o'clock and I'm off to the doctor's to have a blood test, to have a needle stuck in my arm, and then I'm going to nip to Tesco's because I want to get some ready rolled puff pastry. I have quite a few mushrooms to use up, so I've had a look on my Cookadoo website to do with my Thermomix, and I found a rather nice looking mushroom pie. Now, we're meat eaters in our house, and Warren gets quite miserable if I don't make any meat. So he may be miserable at the thought of a mushroom pie. I won't tell him until he's eating it, although I'll probably go, where's the meat? So we're going to make a mushroom pie with some salad and some coleslaw. I may do wedges with it or something, I don't know, but that is what I'm planning tonight. I've also got quite a few bananas that have gone a bit past like what I like to eat them at, so I'd rather cook with them, sort of thing. But I may make some short crust pastry and then make some banoffee pies. I shall see. Because I said to Mackenzie this morning, oh, do you fancy banoffee pie? And he was like, yeah. So I may make a banoffee pie. I say I may. And if I do one, I'll do another one as well, because I know my friend's husband likes banoffee pie. So if I'm making one, I can make two. And also, I've got clotted cream to use. Everything's just been left and now it all needs using at the same time. So I've got clotted cream to use, so I may do some scones, and then the kids and Warren and that can have cream scone. My mother would like that. I may be able to fit a small one in, because obviously I'll work out the calories on it. But that's what I'm planning. Whether I get it done or not, I don't know, because I'm absolutely freaking knackered. I absolutely hate this doctor's for the sheer fact of parking. You can't park anywhere. And the people don't like it because you park outside their houses. Although luckily, because I've got a blue badge, I can park right at the end on the double yellows and get away with not bothering anyone. What time is it? Oh, I've got 10 minutes to spare, so I think I might do a bit of trawling on the old Cookadoo and see what other delights I can add to my list of things to make. I've got like a collection on there. If I fancy the look of something, I'm like, oh, I can make that. I'll add it on, but I never make anything. And there was also, oh my God, there was also, when I was on the internet this morning, that Steph woman I've mentioned before, who makes like really easy recipes with quite not that many ingredients. She made this really nice looking flapjack, saying about, are you sick of paying for expensive treats, blah blah blah. And it was like this muesli, it had oats and coconut and all sorts in it. So I may do that as well. Not necessarily today, because I do have to get the kids ready for school tomorrow. Dexter starts big school. Jackson's in his 2nd year. I haven't put one label in the clothes yet. I've got the clothes ready. I've just got to take up Dexter's trousers. So I'll be doing that as well. Oh, God. And I would like to say, oh, tomorrow I'm going to have the house to myself. But I'm not, because Mackenzie's still there. He's still waiting on a date to start his job. And me and his father are saying, have you really got this job? And he's like, yeah, I have. So, yeah, he's waiting on that. But soon, hopefully, I can have the house to myself. Right, I'll catch up with you in a bit, guys. That's me done. Oh, it's bleeding. Nice bruise there. She's good, that nurse. What am I doing? I've got my belt on. She manages to get my blood first time. Because a lot of people can't do it, and I ended up being used as a dartboard. So off to Tesco now. And hopefully Mackenzie won't trash the kitchen while I'm out, because he was like, can I cook this? Can I cook that? Can I cook some eggs? I was like, no, there is no eggs. I'm going to buy some eggs now. Oh, can I have this? Can I have that? And I was like, no, have some cereal. Oh, because I want to have nice things later, like pastry, scone, maybe a bit of tart if I get around to doing it. I'm going to miss breakfast, because if I do breakfast, I would have probably had like toast, and obviously that would be a couple of 100 calories, so I can save on my calories there. I might just have some I don't know, fruit maybe. That's what you can have, can't you? Fruit. But I might get a watermelon. I've got feta to use, so if I get some watermelon, I could have that for lunch. I could live on that. Watermelon, feta and mint. But yeah, right, I'm going to Tesco's, and I'll catch you back in the house for whatever I get. So, whew, I've got a batch of scones cooking, so I'm going to eat a banana and 2 satsumas while I'm waiting, because I'm peckish. My Thermomix is just cleaning itself, ready for the next round. And yeah, so I'm going to have some fruit for now. Didn't have breakfast, it's like mid-morning, so fruit. Guys, I've just made some pastry, which I am going to stick in this bag and put it in the fridge. I can't find my cling film anywhere, so it's going in a bag. And this will be turned into a crust for a banoffee pie later for our dessert. Jackson is just about to go down my mother's with a scone. I decided not to make a second batch. There's enough with the one batch we've got. So that is what it looks like. Do you put jam or cream first? I don't tend to have a preference, but I've ended up doing cream and jam today. And that is my mum's. And I've put it on this little foil makeshift little tray thing. And then she hasn't got to I'm going to have my dish back off her. So yeah, Jackson's going to run down. I'll miss the kids not being here when they're back in school, because they run down to grandma's and back, save me a job. But yeah, that's what they look like. Guys, this is what I'm having for my dinner. It's 556 calories because I've used a whole block of feta. Yes, I have. I keep wasting feta. One of you guys did tell me how to store it, but I only had it in there a day and it's gone funny. So I've opened another block. So rather than wasting half of it, I've used the whole thing. So I didn't have a scone. And because I've had the whole block of feta, it's left me with just over 600 calories left for my tea. Obviously, I need to count puff pastry. I think I mentioned, did I mention I'm making a mushroom tart thing? pie, so I need calories for that. So I may have to forfeit a piece of banoffee pie. I shall see. I'll still make it though for everyone else. But yeah, that is my lunch today. Watermelon, feta and mint. If you haven't tried it, try it. It's absolutely delicious. So I have done a voiceover on here because Dexter was watching a really loud program on the telly. However, I am just screwing up the greaseproof paper to line the tin to enable me to obviously get the pastry out once it is done. If you screw the paper up, it makes it easier for you to get the edges and everything in. So it's a good tip that, screw up your baking paper. So as you can see, I'm lining the tin in readiness. A little bit of flour on the surface so it doesn't stick. And then if I can eventually open the bag, out comes the pastry. It has softened up a little bit, but it's still quite hard. A little bit of flour. And then I'm just trying to force it down because it's quite hard at this point. Homemade pastry, eh? Go me. That little rolling pin was from Sainsbury's, I think it was, and it was something like, or was it Tesco? One or the other. It was like £3 or £4, and it's brilliant rolling pin. So there we are, rolling out the pastry. So now it is big enough to fit the tin, I hope. Just measuring it up. No, not quite big enough, so I'm just going to give it a bit more of a roll. So now I think I've got it big enough. I am going to wrap it around the rolling pin slightly to get it into the tin. However, you will see I need to do a slight bit of patchwork here, but all is good. The pastry was really easy to use, it was really pliable, so patching it up wasn't a problem whatsoever, and it didn't alter the taste according to the kids, and as you can tell by me saying that, I decided not to have any and be good. So yeah, I'm just flattening it out. There was a tiny little bit of pastry left over which I decided to discard and not keep. It wasn't really big enough to do anything with it. So I'm just gonna roughly pull away the edges. I'm not making it all fancy. It's not for anyone but my family. So if it looks a bit rough and ready, then, you know, all is good. So I'm just making sure it's well and truly patched up so that the caramel and that doesn't seep through anywhere. So like you can see, I'm just pulling off the edges. I'm not doing anything fancy with it. I'm just rolling out a little bit of leftover pastry just to make a replacement side for that bit that's looking a bit bare. So I'm just patching that side up so it's sort of even with the rest. As you can see, it patches up really easily. So I've just added a bit on, and then in there it was a bit thin, and also over there. Just like modelling clay. You can do anything with it. So here again, I'm screwing up some more baking paper because I'm going to blind bake the pastry. So I'm just making it easily pliable to stick in there, and then I'm going to stick some beans in and stick it in the Ninja to blind bake, because nobody likes a soggy bottom, do they? I'm stressed, man. I'm stressed. I'm stressed out. I tell you what. Just been looking for Dexter's frigging bus pass for tomorrow. I thought it was where I thought it was, and it wasn't. I've turned the house upside down, and now my front room looks like a frigging shithole. Warren's come in. He said, "Oh, I feel really bad. I don't feel well. I've got a bad headache. I'm going to go to bed. What were you making for tea?" So I was like, well, I was going to make a mushroom pie. So that's gone out the window. My banoffee pie. Dexter was watching the flipping telly. That's why I did a voiceover for my pastry making. And my pastry making was a bit dodgy. I had to patch it up a bit. But it's cooked. And I'm about to go in the kitchen and just quickly whip it up together. I won't video it. It's basically a layer of caramel, a layer of banana, cream on top. Bob's your uncle. Mum's waiting for a bit. So I'm going to go down and see her. I've had a nightmare of an afternoon. And it's now 7 o'clock at night. And nobody's had any tea. And it's a bit like, well, what are we going to have? I think it might be a cheese on toast kind of night. I shall see. Anyway, I'm not that bothered. But I'm going to go and erect this bloody banoffee pie, which I decided I wouldn't have any of. I'm being very controlled because I get my 2 stone this week if I lose 2 pounds. And I made the pastry, and I'm thinking, oh, this is going to taste awesome. And I'm doing it, and I haven't had a scone. There's still some there. And I'm like, right, I'm not going to have banoffee pie. I'll just have the mushroom pie. But now I'm not making the mushroom pie. It's like, shall I have a piece of banoffee pie? But then I'm like, telling myself, no, you don't need it. I'll let you know what I end up having for my tea, which will end up being my supper. We don't have supper in this house, but we are tonight. That's what it looks like, guys, without the cream on. I've just put the caramel and the banana on. I left this paper inside when I put the pastry in, just basically to enable me to take it out the tin. So yeah, I've just sat it on a baking tray, so I'm going to leave it like that. But I'm going to put cream on and then cut a piece and go down and see my mum. It's finished, guys. Yum. And that is what it looks like inside. So I'm down my mum's. She's just been devouring some banoffee pie. Was that nice, Mum? Did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy that banoffee pie?
Yes, very nice.
Although she said the bottom bit, she just worried she's going to break her teeth.
Just a bit worried about the pastry on my teeth.
Oh, your teeth. Oh, it's 8:30 now. I need to go home and sort some food out. Are you going up to bed? Or not yet?
Well, I don't know what's on.
So there's not much on. Right,
It's
going to bed.
I could do with a drink.
I'll make you one now. She's going up to bed and I'm going home. So I'll let you know what I end up having.
Stop staring, mate. You're going to be in the dark in a minute.
Who's that? Oh, she's talking to the dog. That's Charlie. My mother's stuffed dog. I've not long left my mother's. Everybody's starving hungry. Options for dinner that I've given everybody is not good enough. So...
What do you offer us?
Well, I offered Daddy beans on toast. And he was like, I'm not having that. I had that for breakfast.
Got too much of a professional that everyone...
He's got too used to my good cooking. So beans on toast ain't no good.
Everyone expects you
to
cook up a meal.
They're all saying, can we have a takeaway? So we're actually going to McDonald's, but it's 9:30 and I've gone past the stage of being hungry, to be honest. I haven't touched the banoffee pie. Have you had any of that banoffee pie?
What banoffee pie?
I made a banoffee pie. I've not seen it.
No. Oh wait, is that cake thing in there?
It's the one on the table under the net. So I'm going to McDonald's. We've just been to the little Tesco Express, which we're currently sat outside because Dexter needs to pack lunch tomorrow because he hasn't got his key thing for school sorted out. You're starting big school tomorrow, aren't you, Dex?
Yeah, we'll do these papers things.
Yeah, we'll do them. But take them in. So I'm going to McDonald's. I'm going to have a Grimace shake if the milkshake machine's working.
Well, I think they only did it for a week.
Well, if they're on, that's what I'm having. 475 calories, I think it was.
And if they don't, they're going to get McFlurry.
If they haven't, I'm going to...
We usually get McFlurry if they don't have anything.
I fancy McFlurry. I said I'd make us
Milkshake.
a Ninja Creamy
Ninja
ice cream tonight, but time's got away.
Can you make milkshakes in that machine?
I think so.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. You nearly took the side of my car off.
Couldn't have gone closer.
Oh man, what a day. What a day. Who is it that says that? Oh, what a day. Oh, I know what it is. It's Katie Price's boy Harvey, and they do loads of thinking horrible memes and stuff on him, don't they? With him going, what a day. Oh. Right. I bet you any money they're going to say, milkshake machine's not working.
Oh, I did.
Or they'll say, oh, we don't do them anymore.
Yeah. I think it's a limited time deal.
Oh well, I might just have a... Well, if the milkshake machine is working, I might just have a normal one. We'll see. I'll let you know, guys.
Sorry?
No.
No, that's fine. Can I take your order, please?
Yeah, can I have 4 double Big Macs on their own, please?
With or without bacon?
Hang on, do you want bacon?
Yeah.
With bacon, please.
Anything else?
Yeah, have you still got the Grimace shakes?
No, we sold out, sorry. We do have milkshakes, just not that one.
But let me have a look. Oh no, it's alright, don't worry. Just the burgers, please.
Would like a bag?
Yes, please.
Wait, Jackson's Big Mac.
Thank you.
Thanks. No, I've got 4 double Big Macs. That's 4 of you. I'm not having one. Told you. Although I was going to have a milkshake. But now I'm like, so...
What about we go to the other McDonald's?
No chance. I have to take that back off the app now. I'll put it on.
What?
But Michelle's thinking, oh, she's had a Grimace shake.
Unlucky.
And we're going to go home and...
Did you say that then?
I think that's how it's coming now. Hopefully it'll be right. Hiya. Thank you. Thanks. Ta. Good night. The lights on, I can't see. Well, there's 4 boxes of something. Do you know what? They don't smell nice. I'm glad I didn't have one of them. They smell like... You know what I mean? Smell like
They smell like
burgers.
Well, that's what they are.
No, I know.
Oh, run over that bag. Run over that bag. Oh, you've had to run over that bag.
But they smell like burgers that...
Oh my god, he hasn't even run over that bag.
They smell like cheap burgers, that's what I mean. Right, we are going now. I'll see you back in the house and let you know what I'm going to have. We're back in the house. I've just had a rummage in the fridge. There's not much in there, to be honest. It's full of stuff, but nothing I want. I'm having this yogurt with granola, muesli or whatever it is. Low-fat yogurt, raspberry and chia seed muesli. One of these. And some rainbow drops. I bought 2 lots of these with 3 in a pack, and there's 1 left. Kids have had them all. So that's what I'm having. I've got 200 and this many left. I'll put calories on screen for that lot. And that is it. And I've got trousers there, which I've got to take up now. It is 10:15 at night. And I've got to sew about 100 name tags into tops and jumpers. And so I'll be nice and busy for the next few hours. So I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Thanks for watching. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Maybe I'll get that mushroom pie done. Or the mushrooms might have gone a bit slimy by then. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'll let you know what I'm having.